All right, here we are at Monday Night Fights, and we have a bit larger of a gathering today for Dystopian Wars, which we're excited about. We're playing our 600 points again, and this time we have Brad's Empire of the Blazing Sun.
Pretty standard fleet.
Yep. Versus Kurtis's Russian fleet. Looks like, well, you want to explain your fleet here?
Yep, so we're doing 600 points. I have the Dreadnought, I have the Battleship. Dreadnought is Mimic Generator, Battleship has a Torpedo Breaker Generator, 2 cruisers which have the rocket jammers, and the small guys in the back which are just floating around, and 10 completely free fighters. That's
right on. And Brad, what's your army?
2 units of Owasus, the reinforced cruisers, which I love, and you've heard lots about.
Yep.
And the Kiyobe.
And the Kiyomi. Yeah. Cool.
Just give me lots of tiny flyers, and
you got what? 2 groups of tiny flyers, or 2 groups of fighters and 2 groups of torpedo
2 groups
bombs?
of fighters in 3, and 2 groups of torps in 5s.
Right on. Cool. All right, guys. Good luck.
Cool.
All right. So, turn 1 recap. You guys want to take me through what happened here?
We moved up and nothing happened.
All right.
Literally. This is the beginning of
He
turn 2.
shot at me and didn't strip the blade of armor.
I didn't get any blade of armor, which is expected. And
You came close, you got 8
the
hits.
first activation of turn 2, he went in and got
Shot
3
fighters.
6s.
All right. There you go.
Yep.
2 after turn.
Genius.
All right. Turn
Make up for
3.
it, right?
So, what happened here, boys?
The carrier sunk.
Yeah, it looks like, you are short a carrier.
So I won the
Triple crit.
activation,
Okay.
and I flew up and basically murdered all of his fighters that were in the corner over here.
Okay.
He didn't really do any damage back. He activated up and moved some fighters. I activated the Dreadnought. It lined up all its guns, played veteran gunners, hitting on 3s.
Oh, God.
His first volley rolled up 19 hits, which was a double crit on the carrier. The beam turret hit him, caused the damage. The main turret crit him, that's 7 hits, and he sunk. So in my eagerness, though, the battleship managed to collide with my Dreadnought. No damage, but it was entertaining.
You got lucky.
Yeah, well, they're such massive ships, they roll lots of dice.
Yeah.
His small frigates sunk my frigates that were over here after they sunk one of his.
Okay.
The cruisers weren't in range to hit anyone.
So they basically hung out.
Yep, his cruisers moved up, fired a whole ton of stuff at the battleship. They couldn't get the 10 hits to crack the blade of armor.
Okay.
And,
that's annoying.
yeah, even
9, and 8.
Even his torpedo bombers couldn't manage.
How are you finding Russians so far, Brad?
Oh, they're fine. I still have a trick.
Yeah.
I think you probably know what it is.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You're gonna board my conscript cruise?
Dun, 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 dun,
I am.
dun, 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 dun.
With 22 assault points.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly.
Not until I sink your cruisers.
I don't think you can sink all 4.
All right,
Probably
tune
not.
in after, what is this, this was the end of turn 2?
Turn 2.
All right,
Okay.
turn 3. Okay, turn 3. So what happened here, guys? It was a lot of carnage.
It took the entire force of assaulters. I had, 12, 19...
Yeah, so I won the activation. I moved up
31.
with my Dreadnought.
Yep.
And he did 8 points of damage across 2 sets of cruisers. So I kicked out about 60 dice. I didn't actually manage to sink anyone, much to my unhappiness. But, you know, that happens.
Yep.
So all his cruisers moved up, and all his jetpack samurai came over and attempted to board my Dreadnought. I used the Commodore rule to ignore the conscript, or else I'd die.
Yep.
Akak killed 4 guys. In the ensuing fighting, he caused 9 casualties to my 6, I think. So he didn't kill everyone because there was 12 on there.
Right.
And caused a critical hit, causing the blade of armor to fall off. And Dreadnought activated, caused some damage on the cruisers, and boarded the 1 cruiser that had no one left, and just chose to let him go adrift and hit the island. The small guys went over, boarded the Dreadnought again, which they caused 1 casualty and a critical hit.
Yeah, that was this first group of 3.
Yep, cruiser activated, caused a point of damage on one of the small guys, and then his small guys went over and assaulted again. So he managed to cause his 2 hits. I, of course, only had 2 crew left, which wasn't enough to repel him, so he prized the ship, making it 500 points, which is game over by, I don't know, is it fleet order?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically by 70%.
Instant win order.
Well, the
I guess
Commodore went
well,
down.
so my rocket pack pitchfork guys.
Nice. Anything you guys would have done differently with your forces?
No.
It was a pretty close
Not-
and
not
tight
roll
game.
so early with my
Absolutely
crew.
not.
Yeah.
More
All right.
battleships and dreadnoughts. That's the way to go
All
for
right.
Russia. Bigger
Oh,
is
yeah?
better. Maybe
Right.
more cruisers.
Going
Instead
straight
of
for the largest. Awesome. All right, well, thanks, guys. And, tune in next time.